guys. This is the first part of my June haul. I don't have my new owl crate yet, so I can't post that in this video, but I will be putting that in the video once it does arrive. But I wanted to film this ahead of time and show you all the books that I bought in June. I have surprisingly a couple ARCs. I never get ARCs and I'm very excited about this, but I have ARCs now. I have a few others that I've bought from indie stores. I have some that I am absolutely mind blown that I found these in a secondhand store. There are a lot of books, not a whole lot, not as much as I normally do, still a lot, but here we go. And it also features my last purchase from Bookoutlet. There was another one that I had, but I don't know if it's ever getting to me, so I'm theoretically saying this is the last Bookoutlet order, unless by some miracle they do ship it back again. It's one I've been waiting for over a month now, and yeah. So this is my last Bookoutlet order. You guys can all check out my other video where I talk about why Bookoutlet has a new problem and why I am waiting to purchase for them again until I see some positive change from their company. So won't get into that here. We're here to talk about the books that I bought. Let's get with it. To start us off, I'm going to show you the ARCs that I got. Number one, I actually won a Goodreads giveaway. I never win that. I apply all the time to Goodreads giveaways. I never, ever, ever win them. I still do it just on the hopes that I will. And it's finally paid off after years and years of doing it. I finally won an ARC of A Sweet Mess by J.C. Lee. This book comes out on July 14th in 2020. So I am going to be reading this very, very soon because I do want to prioritize ARCs when I get them. I am going to read this one next after I finish the next book that I'm going to show you about. But this is a story about a girl who wants to bake. She has very strict Korean parents, and so she has run away to California to run her own successful bakery, but a harsh review threatens that bakery. She ends up having a one-night stand with a jaded food critic named Landon Kim. I think he's the one who gave her the bad review in the first place, so it's an interesting tale there. It's a contemporary romance, as you can see. It should be a fun summer read, if you will, so I'm excited to get into this book pretty soon. I'll let you know what I think about it when I finish reading it. The next ARC that I have slightly delved into already, and that is Buried Colony by Benjamin M. Wailert. And I actually know Ben. I've met him at conventions before, and for a weird happenstance, he's in a group called the Midnight Riders, which, if you guys remember older videos of mine, I reviewed Domesticated Velociraptors and Ghost Critters. I think that's the other anthology. So he's part of this anthology group that a friend in that group went to college with my sister. So by weird happenstance, we kind of know each other through that. And then in the convention scene, we've now met. And I agreed to read his ARC of his new book. This is a sci-fi and set 20 years in the future. So not too far ahead. There is a single vessel that's going to escape the solar system to start a new colony on a planet, except apparently they end up on the wrong planet. So now they are gonna have to kind of dig themselves out of this trouble. Really excited to get through this one. I'm reading it right now, and then following that I will be reading my other ARC. So yay, ARC. I'm gonna get through the Bookoutlet ones really quick here. A lot of these were also delayed. I don't know what's going on with my postal system, but they cannot find my apartment to save my life. But the last books that I bought from Bookoutlet were What the Woods Keep by Katja de Becerra, I'm not sure. The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. I'm pretty excited about this one. Look at that cover. It's gorgeous. The Skyweaver by Kristen Ciccarelli. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is the final book in the last Namsara series, and I'm excited I now finally own the whole thing, so I can actually read it. This book I'm super excited about. That is The Princess Beard by Delilah S. Dawson and Kevin Hearn. This is the third book in a series. They have Kill the Farm Boy and No Country for Old Gnomes, which I haven't read. I was supposed to get Kill the Farm Boy, but the package that I'd ordered got lost, and so they reshipped out what they had, and they didn't have Kill the Farm Boy anymore. No Country for Old Gnomes I haven't seen on any of my discount sites yet, so I am excited to get this series. It looks really fun, really satirical of like fairy tales and stuff like that, so this should be really fun. And another book I got is The Story That Cannot Be Told. This is by J. Casper Kramer, and another small world scenario here. I know this author's husband because he's Cram in Japan, and when I was a J-vlogger, I know Cram. I've met Cram, and this is his wife's book, and I'm very excited about it. I love this illustrated cover, but I was really shocked to find it on Bookoutlet. I was like, oh my god, hey, look at that. So I'm excited to read this one and support Kramer and his wife. Then we have Suggested Reading by Dave Connis. This is one I've had in a while. I think this is a hard-hitting contemporary, if I recall. I see a lot of really great reviews about it, so I don't know much more about it other than that I want to read it. It's suggesting to read it, so might as well. Then we have American Panda by Gloria Chow. So this is a Taiwanese girl who is in her first year at MIT, and she meets a half Japanese man, but her parents, yes, Darren Takahashi. It's a contemporary novel of her kind of discovering herself while dealing with, you know, the strictness of her parents and wanting her to, you know, find a nice Taiwanese boy, but she meets somebody else instead, so it should be super cute. This book I'm really excited for. It is by author Katie Henry, who I just read her book Heretics Anonymous and really enjoyed it. This is Let's Call It a Doomsday. This deals with a girl who has, I believe, severe anxiety, possibly OCD, who is really controlling but also preparing for the end of the world, and then I think it might happen or something. But either way, it's a Katie Henry book, and it looks really great, and I'm really excited to read it. I think the cover is poppin'. Beware the Night by Jessica Fleck. I don't know much about this. This was definitely a cover buy, because look at that cover. Cover looks great. Hopefully the inside is. Then we have Little Universes by Heather Demetrios. This is a newer release, I believe. Yes, but I think it is a hard-hitting contemporary. The characters in this lose their parents to a tsunami in Malaysia, and now are kind of dealing with the aftermath of that. So kind of a little close to me. While I've never experienced a tsunami in Malaysia, I was in Japan during the 2011 tsunami and earthquake. So it has some connection to what I saw happen when I was there in Japan. And I think this should be a very interesting read. We've got Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. This is a pretty famous book now, I think. I don't remember what much it's about. Kind of, I guess, a mystery contemporary, also hard-hitting. I did a lot of hard-hitting. I don't know what's going on right here, but here's another one. I got I Stopped Somewhere by Tay Carter. It deals with, I believe, rape culture as well. I think one of the girls, I think the main character ends up getting raped, and then it is the aftermath story of that. So another hard-hitting book. A not so hard-hitting book is The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson, and I think this is just a fun contemporary. We'll see what happens. A twin switcheroo situation with this, so that's always fun. Then I have A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. I actually also have met Marie Brennan. She's usually one of the guest of honors at Mile High Con, so I'm really excited to finally get into reading her books. Those dragons, so gonna buy it. Then we have Across the Universe by Beth Revis. This is book 1 in the series. I've owned book 2, which is A Million Suns, and it's a, you know, a sci-fi book that I hear great things about. Here we go. Again, I've been reading a lot of sci-fi recently, and sci-fi is really doing it for me. And then I have 2 more contemporary romances. We have Love and Other Theories by Alexis Bass, and we have Natalie Tan's Book of Luck and Fortune by Roselle Lim. I don't know much about these other than that I'm really loving contemporary romances right now. They are feeding my soul, so here are 2 more that we're going to eventually get to. And that's the last of the books that I got from Bookoutlet for the foreseeable future. Moving on from that, I had one book that I got for free off of Amazon because I didn't realize I had a gift card, but that is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and I'm very excited to read this. I hear so much good hype about this book, and I might actually get to it by the end of June because I'm filming this a little bit early in June right now, but it is queued up on my audiobook, so I might get to read it soon. I'm excited. And actually it was really funny. I was reading This Coven Won't Break, and the character of Morgan here is actually, without saying the name, is definitely reading this book. And it's really funny. I'm like, hey, connections. And I thought that was a really cute little nod to a story in our own world. So I'm really excited to read this. If you haven't heard about it, I don't know where you've been, but it is the story of it's international relations with gay. The son of the President of the United States and the Prince of, I guess, England. It's not based on the actual princes of England, but a fake alternate universe where we have Henry, who I believe is that. So there you go. It should be really cute, and I'm excited to read it. From Second and Charles, I still had some store credit, so I went a little shopping and I got myself Black Wings Beating by Alex London. I have forgotten what this is. It's been on my TBR for a while, but I got it at Second and Charles. Here we go. I think this is a sci-fi. Yes, this is a sci-fi book, and Mackenzie Lee and Danielle Clayton and Kendara Blake have all blurbed it on the back, so I trust them. Then I've got World After by Susan E. I'm not sure, but this is a sequel to Angel Fall, which I don't own yet, but this was in a dollar bin at Second and Charles, so I grabbed it. We've got Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I've heard a lot of good things about this. Oh, it's a Reese Witherspoon book club. There you go. Then I was really surprised to find the Sabrina Season of the Witch, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina novelization here. So this set is set before Sabrina's 16th birthday, which is when the Netflix series starts. So I really enjoy Sabrina as a Netflix series. I think it was very interesting, and I'm excited to read a novelization of it. But then, guys, I could not believe I found these in Second and Charles. I snatched them up before anyone else could take them. I was ecstatic that I found this because I have had this on my TBR for a long time. If you don't know, I am a huge Labyrinth fan. I love Labyrinth, the movie, and I found the novelizations of Labyrinth and Dark Crystal. I didn't think I'd ever find these in a secondhand store, let alone at Second and Charles. I thought I would have to like buy these online when I finally cracked and got them. But they're here, and there's like extra stuff in them. There's extra like concept art and notes from Jim Henson. I'm in love. I'm so happy about this. I have been wanting to read the novelizations of these for so long, and now I have these two. And finally, the last place that I got books this month was from Moon Palace Books. I've been talking about it a lot. Now I can confirm I bought books from them. They just arrived the other day. I bought 3 books in total from them. I bought 2 new releases and 1 used book. So the used book I got is Armada by Ernest Cline. This is the author of Ready Player One, which I did really enjoy. So I'm hoping to see that Armada lives up to being the next book that he has written. It's not in the same universe as Ready Player One, I believe. I don't know, but I got it, and now we're gonna read it at some point in the future. And then one of the new releases I got was Layover Land by Gabby Noon. It deals with the story of the afterlife, I believe. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, they sent me a receipt in the book. Moon Palace Books, that's who you need to check out. So the main character in B ends up in purgatory, and I think this is where she's gonna have to go through all the crap that she's done in her life. Because I think she's going to be a kind of problematic protag, and we'll see what happens to this. But it just seems really intriguing. I kind of love reading about the in-betweens, you know, between life and death kind of things like that. So we'll see how we like Layover Land. And then a book I've been very excited for is We Are the Wildcats by Siobhan Vivian. And this is a hard-hitting contemporary about a field hockey team and a coach that is awful in more ways than one. So it is kind of a feminist book that is standing up to abusers and to the man and everything, and I think it's going to be a really, really interesting read, and I'm very excited to get to it soon. Those are the books that I bought in June. I will now insert here my Owl Crate unboxing for June. Enjoy it! Ha! We have the Owl Crate. I just got home. We're gonna open the Owl Crate now. Sorry, hello, no makeup. No makeup, no filter. So the Owl Crate this month has a circusy theme, I believe. I literally just picked it up. Ooh. And we're gonna open it. I think last time I said it might be the Notorious Virtues, but I retract that because then I went through, because they said it was gonna be an August release, that they're releasing early. And based on the description and the hints, I think now it is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis. I think that's the name, Angelis. So let's open it up and see what we got. I think there's going to be some Night Circus stuff in here. There better be. We're going to have a circus themed. You can't not have Night Circus stuff in here. And I need more Night Circus stuff. I only have the one poster. All right, so yes, here is our All the World's a Stage. First off, here is what we pull. Oh, yay! This is the Night Circus thing. Le Cirque de Rip. Oh my god, is it a bank? It's a bank! That's cute. Opens at nightfall, closes at dawn. If you guys have not read The Night Circus, I highly recommend it. It's one of those books that people like love or hate, and I love it. I think it's a magical book. Are you gonna focus on it? There we go. That's the pin for the month. Little circusy one. It's smelly. Not a bad smelly. Smelly. It's a shower steamer! Whipped Up Wonderful. Gambler's Ruin. Okay. Yay! Because I have the worst bathtub here. And I only take showers. So, shower steamer. Okay, what is this from? Hold on. What's the shower steamer from? It is from, oh, it's from Ace of Shades, which I haven't read yet. But, you know, what else is new? Oh, no. And there is coffee. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Cirque de Freak. Mini donuts flavor. This is the coffee. So, I'll find someone at work who will like it. Apparently, there's a coupon code. Freak20. You guys want a coupon code? This is from Bones Coffee Company, which is kind of who they always go through. But I don't like coffee. It nasty. Shakespeare pencil set. Perfect. We have these violent delights have violent ends. All the World's a Stage. To Thine Own Self Be True. And I Burn, I Pine, I Perish. I like this, the color of this one. It's the unicorny look, but that's great. Pencils. We've got a notepad. What if we rewrite the stars? Oh, I was like, what do I know that from? What if we rewrite the stars? This is our Greatest Showman thing. It's a habit tracker. Weekly habit. I don't know how I will use this, but this is kind of cute. Kind of nice. Okay, I think we're getting to the book. That's their little pamphlet that comes with like little word searches and stuff. Oh, the other thing special about this book is that it doesn't have a dust jacket. I gotta take out all the stuff. There's no dust jacket. It's gonna be it's just a printed and foil cover. And apparently it's really stuck in this box as I try not to look at it. But this is an early release, so it's actually not being released until August. And here we go. The book is, here we are. Yeah, Where Dreams Descend. And wow, that is a cool cover. The stage is set, the spectacle awaits. That's dope. And it is, of course, signed. I literally can't tell you what it's about, though, because there is no dust jacket to tell me. But this does deal with a circus theme to it. Let me look it up. In a city covered in ice and ruin, a group of magicians face off in a daring game of magical feats to find the next headliner of the conquering circus, only to find themselves under the threat of an unseen danger striking behind the scenes. As each act becomes more and more risky, the numbers of missing magicians piles up. 3 are forced to reckon with their secrets before the darkness comes for them next. The star, Kalia, a powerful showgirl out to prove she's the best no matter the cost. The master, Jack, the enigmatic keeper of the club, and more than one lie told. The magician, DeMarco, the brooding judge with a dark past he can no longer hide. And this is the first book in a series. It's going to be in a duology. Hopefully they'll do a partner book with this so that we have matching ones. But I do love that it's just printed with foil and stuff in it. I think it looks pretty gorgeous. Pretty good aesthetic, if I do say so myself. And it does come with a letter from the author. There's a sticker that comes with it. It says, I am not powerless. Love it. Next month, our theme is Date with Destiny. What's coming out? What could this be? I have a lot of witchy books. I'm really excited. This looks really, really good. How big is it? Could this go in my September reads? No, it's under 500, but there it is. So there you go. That's it. Back to the original video. All right, thanks for watching this video, guys. We're back in here after Owl Crate shenanigans happen. If you guys like the content that I'm putting out there, please check out my Ko-fi page down below, and you can support me as a content creator. And if you have any further questions or comments, put them down below or on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. Tell me what books you guys got in the month of June, and I will see you next time, cuties. Bye!